to end this week off, I am going to do something which I missed to do last week, which is to add the monthly attachment to my gas blowback airsoft rifle. And because I missed the previous one, I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do two sets of them. And I will do those two first. Belt on correctly. So yeah, the thing that I'm gonna do that I missed is this. This and these. This is a vertical foregrip that I'm gonna add to the front rail on the gun. Because, well, it's good. It's useful. And also something I didn't mention. I attached this thing. This is what looks like a PEC box or a laser unit. It is not. It is a storage device for cameras, made by a guy called Brain Explorer. He's a YouTuber. I'll put his link in the description. He designs various things for airsofters to use. He mostly designs camera things, and this is one of them. This allows you to have two run cams set up, one going this way as a selfie cam and one going forward, so you can, film which one you're shooting at, the people you're shooting at. So I didn't attach this, or I didn't film me attaching this because it's just a simple screw. And I don't have any camera. I have a camera, but I don't have both cameras for this yet. More on that later. So yeah, I didn't show that. This is a very simple one. It's just something that you put on via a hex bolt that you put on here, and it will help you hold the rifle. Is a foregrip required? No. Does it feel much better when you're actually using it? Yes. So I'm gonna go get my tool. And as always, I won't film it, so I will see you soon. There you go, the foregrip is on. And this will help me to hold this weapon. Because the best way that I can describe it is a lot easier to push back on this than grabbing this tube and then pulling it back. Yeah, so this will help me A, hold this rifle more steadily, and B, it will also help me to not get as tired, because as I said, pushing back on this is easier than gripping this and then pulling it back. So yeah, it doesn't require as much body figure, or it doesn't require as much body strength. Just pull this back. And then the second part of this is going to be these, which are rail covers for the rails. If you have ever held one of these things, the rails, these things are sharp. The corner on these are sharp, and it hurts if you scratch on them, which I've done multiple times. So yeah, these will cover up said sharp points and make them more comfortable to hold. The interesting thing is these on the attachments that you have, for example up here or down here where I have the sling attachment, I actually gotta have to cut it. So yeah, I will show you how I'll do that in a bit. Oh yeah, and here I removed the lower rail so that I can more easily show you. These are made of just simple rubber, and they look like a ladder, which is where they get their name from. So now the thing you do is you first mount it on. Now you can do this in multiple ways. I'm just going to do it by mounting it on, or trying to mount it on. See that what it looks like? That's what it looks like. Fits over and protects you from all the sharp corners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out and actually measure where this thing is going to end, and it's going to end about there. So I'm going to get a knife and just cut the rubber. There you go. That is on. That is cut down. Damn it. I cut it one too much. Because of course I did. Yeah. Whatever. I'll just cut another one. Will this small section probably fall off? Yeah, but whatever, it's no problem. Cut that part off so that it can interact with before the front grip. Now to just press fit these on. There you go. And there you go. The rear part of it is protected, now just the front part. And I'm not going to show you that because it's the same procedure but the different attachments. So yeah, I will see you when I'm back. I'm cutting all of this up. Yeah, I'm going to show you under some better lighting. Now the entire rail slots are covered, so yeah, no more cutting myself on the sharp rails. Yeah, these do help a lot. So yeah, now I don't have to worry about cutting myself. And for the next thing I'm gonna show you is this. This is what is called the battery assist device, or a bad lever. This is for when I go to reload. This makes it so that I don't have to go up. When I put the magazine in, I don't have to go up and push the bolt release, the ping pong pedal. It re-routes under the trigger guard, so I can go with my trigger finger and just push it down. As a matter of fact, it's just better if I show you what it does. So yeah, I'll be right back. So yeah, as you saw there, on that reload, I had to, when I went to reload, I grabbed the mag, put it in, then I went up and pushed the bolt release like that. However, and this will require more close-up, so yeah, you'll see me not counting the hex bolt. This thing consists of these two parts, which is the lever itself, and this which sits behind your bolt release. So to put this on, you slip this behind the bolt release. Can't see this very well, but put those two together, and then you jam them together with a screw. I do not remember this being so difficult. introduce the screw into the thread. To lighten up the thread lock, because it has thread lock. And screw it open. That feels better. No, there you go. This thing is a little loose, but you'll get the point. Now this thing allows me to release the bolt with my trigger finger. And if in case you need it, it still allows you to thumb the bolt release. But yeah, and you can see it on the other side here too. You can see it stick down there, and when I put a magazine in, I can just take my trigger finger and push down. Now we'll release it. So yeah, it's a bit looser than I thought it would be. Floppier, but I might put some like tape or something in the middle of that. See if it doesn't lock it up a little more. But yeah, that's that. To be honest, this is one of the things I was waiting to put on, because I wanted to add one of these, and it increased my reload efficiency quite a lot. So yeah, I will show you now how I would do a reload with one of these. Now when I reload on an aircraft field, I'm obviously not going to drop these magazines down, because these things cost $65, and dropping one of these and breaking them is essentially me throwing $65 in the bin. So yeah, it also helps me too during the reloads. If I reload like this, I can change the magazine and then push the bolt release on. Speaking of doing things faster and more ergonomically, the second part I'm going to attach is this. This is an ASAP mount. It is a sling mount that will attach to here, the end plate on the gun. Which means that I can now be able to, instead of having my sling here, I can just put it here. As you notice, I took it off because it's easier. So yeah, I will show you how to put that on. I will put that on. It's a bit more of a progress. So I will show you the progress of that. I'll put the camera over here. Yeah, to take this off, I'm going to first remove the rear shoulder stock. Yeah, and to put this on, I actually need to remove this, which is called the castle nut. And you can do that by using an armor's wrench. This one is also fittingly made by Magpul. So you take this, oops, over into your stock, come on. Then you put it on there and you twist it off. And let's see now, do I have my left and Lucy correct? Lucy is that way. The correct orientation. apparently I don't. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to actually take off the buffer tube for this. So yeah, I will see you to generally disassemble this thing. I separated the upper and lower receiver. And I took out the buffer spring, which I didn't film, unfortunately, because I am schmiert. Anyway, so yeah, the buffer tube is off. And to open this thing, to put it on here is you put it on there. So now that you get a sling mount there. And I don't know what that is for. I'll go back to you when I put this thing back together. I'm back after a brief function test. Yeah, it is now on. It hangs around there, plings. And yeah, now I will put on the second part of this. There we go. Now the sling mount is on. Now I just need to put the second thing on the sling, which is another one of these pair clips. Another one of these that is in front. This is the exact same one. Which I'm gonna put thread onto the back so that I can actually use the rear sling mount. There we go. Now the sling is on here instead of on the buttstock. Now you might ask, why would I change the sling point? Because it's more ergonomic. When it was back here, if I was running, when I run, I put my shoulders, the stock up here to run, and I, swing it back and forth. And if that happens, the stock will slip by down on your shoulder, and you bring it back up, it might snag, and you have to do the awkward kick back and front. So yeah, that's the reason why. And also, the weapon slings a bit better. When I have this sling up here, when I put the sling down, the pistol grip wouldn't be up here, it would be down here, so I wouldn't need to have it down. So yeah, this makes it just much more ergonomic to use. And yeah, that's mostly the reason why. So yeah, that was those two parts. Now my rifle is, I would say, at its best at what I can do with it stock, as far as me not removing the rail, which hint, which me, as far as, not putting on the rail on, hint. So yeah, that is this gun's state for now. So yeah, that was that. Now there is only one of these remaining, and that one is mostly gonna be just other stuff. So yeah. I will see you again in another month to do one of these, or you'll see me in the vlog, but you won't see this thing.